President Cyril Ramaphosa has unveiled a major long-term recruitment plan to bring in at least 10,000 labor inspectors as part of government efforts to strengthen enforcement and crack down on companies exploiting undocumented migrants. The initiative forms part of the presidency's new 5-point immigration strategy and comes as tensions rise ahead of the planned June 30th anti-immigration shutdown led by the March and March movement, which has already prompted many foreign nationals to seek urgent repatriation. Speaking before the National Council of Provinces, Ramaphosa said expanding the current labor inspectorate from just 2,300 officials is a major undertaking that will take time. He confirmed the Department of Employment and Labor will carry out the hiring process in phases over the next 3 years to ensure proper training and effective deployment. The new inspectors will work alongside the South African Police Service and the Department of Home Affairs, focusing on industries often linked to labor abuse, including transport, farming, construction, and hospitality. Ramaphosa also warned businesses that penalties for employing undocumented workers will become much tougher, with government preparing new laws that could bring heavier fines, criminal charges, and even jail time for company directors found guilty. Although opposition parties argue the 3-year plan is too slow, the presidency insists it is necessary and says AR's $600 million emergency security budget is already in place to maintain stability and normal operations during the June 30th protests. Before I continue, please do well to subscribe to our channel if you are new, and feel free to drop your thoughts on the comment section after watching, and don't forget to turn on our post notifications so you don't miss out on any latest updates. Thank you.
We've been dealing with this thing since we came into power. Even before we came into power, Africans have come into this country in the city of gold and work in the mines. The Basotho nationals, Botswana, the Zimbabweans, the Mozambicans have worked in the mines, and some of them refused to be unionized under the National Union of Mine Workers and subjected themselves to the exploitation of the mining companies in our country.
African National Congress Secretary General Mbalula has sparked fresh debate over cross-border migration, asserting that the whole Zimbabwe is now living in South Africa, as he renewed calls for the United States and Britain to lift sanctions against the neighboring country. Speaking at an ANC Youth League fundraising event in Bryanston, Mbalula attributed the mass exodus of Zimbabweans to the dire economic situation in their homeland, which he linked directly to Western-imposed sanctions. He stated that Zimbabweans, many of whom are highly educated, are now working across South Africa in various capacities, including as domestic workers. The whole country of Zimbabwe has moved to South Africa, Mbalula reiterated at a separate ANC event, adding that Zimbabweans are present in townships from Gugulethu to Khayelitsha in the Western Cape. He urged the US and UK to honor the Lancaster House Agreement commitments and provide Zimbabwe with the resources needed for land reform, arguing that economic recovery would stem the flow of migrants. Mbalula contrasted the current situation with a colonial era, noting that even under the Ian Smith regime, Zimbabweans did not cross the border in large numbers to seek employment because the country was then regarded as the breadbasket of the African continent. His remarks come amid heightened tensions over immigration, with the March and March movement threatening mass protests on June 30th to demand the departure of undocumented foreign nationals. Mbalula has criticized such vigilantism, warning that it could ignite chaos similar to the July 2021 unrest. He has also accused former President Jacob Zuma of being irresponsible for fueling violence against fellow Africans. While Mbalula has previously described the Zimbabwean migration situation as bigger than simplified narratives, his comments have drawn criticism from opposition figures who argue that the ANC's support for ZANU-PF has contributed to the political instability driving the exodus. Thanks for watching this video right up to the end. Please let us know your thoughts on the comment section and kindly like, share, and subscribe.